Alright, hello everyone, it's good to see you again. Welcome back, we're doing more LobCorp, and just in time for Spooksember. Hello, 100th Assassin, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Spooksember, I like that. I think I had more to say about that before— oh, Vesta is now right in front of the computer. There we go. Gotta make sure that she isn't on the desk too much when I'm trying to stream. She's gonna start knocking shit over. Lately, Vesta has gotten in the very bad habit of, while I'm working, just kind of sitting on her cat tower next to the desk and then slowly pushing things off the desk one by one. And the worst part is, she does it because it gets my attention. And I can't figure out a way to get her to stop doing it, because it does consistently get my attention. Oh well. So, last time, which was a couple weeks ago, I just realized today, and I feel like I say this every single stream now, but I realized just today, looking at my Twitter, that I did not tell you guys that we weren't doing LobCorp last week. It's just because whenever I think that I'm gonna be, like, doing a collab or something, or doing, like, a stream with other people, that's different to, like, getting myself ready for a solo stream. Because with a solo stream, it's like, okay, I gotta make sure that I'm ready to be, like, the primary entertainer for people for, like, a solid maybe 2 or 3 hours at minimum. Whereas whenever I think that I'm just doing a collab, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna be hanging out with friends, basically. So, fortunately, today, I was able to get myself sort of, like, ready and prepared for it, because a lot of the days whenever, a collab gets canceled last minute, I'm like, shit, well, I don't want to stream by myself today. And then I just decide not to. Although last week, it was also because I was getting, Christmas gifts for everybody, which was a lot of fun. And, I got a friggin'— well, it wasn't just me. It was a group effort, but managed to get a kick-ass gift from my parents. They're gonna love it. I am so excited for Christmas for the first time in, like, probably since I was, like, a kid. Well, either way, we're gonna have more than enough time to fill. So instead of, like, hanging around on this screen for, like, 10 minutes, which is what I usually do, let's just, go right to game time. Oh, right, I forgot that I have to open the game in order to play it. Whoops. Spooksember is catchier than Spookpril? Spookpril. Yeah, you can't make April work for that. You can't put spook in April. It doesn't work. I feel like there aren't a lot of months that you could successfully add the word spook into. Like, I guess anything that ends with Ember would be, like, decent? I guess you could make July Spookly, but that doesn't— that's nothing. Alright. So, last time, I'm pretty sure that I made myself and then stopped for the day. If I remember correctly, that's what happened. Am I lagging? What is going on here? Why am I lagging? I'm doing everything correctly. What is going on? Okay, if I close Google Chrome, close Discord. We don't need Discord right now. Just exit that. Maybe that'll help it run smoother. Ah, why does this happen so often? Okay, I'm gonna close voice mod. That still doesn't seem to be working too much. Ugh. Okay, come on, task manager. I'm just gotta end a couple of these background tasks that are taking up a little too much memory space. Okay, I think I'm starting to run a little smoother. Okay, that one I can't close because that's fucking OBS. Just a second, guys. Technical issues. Why? Why does this happen? Why? Can I please just have one stream that's normal? Okay, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think I got it working again. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Or at least, I should have gotten it working again. Hopefully all is good. Oh, wait. Skipped frames. Okay, come on now. We are still live, right? Like, post in the chat if you can hear me. I don't know what in the hell is happening here. I've been having no issues all day today. I even turned off my computer for like a solid hour before the stream to make sure that it would be running smooth. What's going on here? Okay, I think we're back. I'm seeing myself moving on my other screen. So, we should be good to go. But, man, that's stupid. I wish my computer would just work. Oh well. Okay. Did I not create my mini-me? I did not. Okay. Hi, Rihanna Keeves. Welcome to the stream. Okay. It's time to make me. I thought I did this last time, but it might not have saved. Which I really should have thought of, but oh well. Alive and not dead. Okay, awesome. We live. Alright, let me just... How did I get my hair looking last time? You know what? That's pretty good. Now for the front hair... Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, yeah, that's good. I don't remember what eyes I usually give myself. I can have the eyes that are full of hope this time. Because, so I've been kind of waffling between what I want this run to be. Because we do have a couple of options. The first option is that this could be, like, a throwaway run. Where we just take all of the shitty monsters that suck ass, and then once we get, like, about to where we were last time, we just restart. We don't even try any, like, meltdowns. But that feels boring. That feels like the opposite of fun. So, I figure it's gonna take us long enough to get to, like, Gebura and Chesed's core suppressions anyways. We might as well just focus on those. And then, next run, we can do the shitty monsters that suck ass. Because, for Gebura specifically, we will need some specific things to make that work. Now, technically, I feel like we could have done this in the last run. But, I don't know. It was just frustrating. And plus, like, we've gotta beat all of Gebura's, little quests anyways. Which means, yeah, that was not gonna happen on the last run. Anyways, here I am. I'm just gonna give myself Teth Gear for now, because I don't really need anything more. Let's give myself noise, but I will give myself, not an Aleph weapon, let's not be stupid here. There we go. And begin management. And the best part is, we don't even have to worry about, like, training or whatever. Like, as soon as we get max energy, I'm just gonna move on to the next day. We're not even gonna bother. There's no real sense in training at this point in the game, really. Unless you don't have HOD suppression done, in which case, like, yeah, just do it, bud. Okay, this should be all we have to do here. Unless I fuck up and get less than 8, but considering our success level is very high, I think we should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Alright, let's see what our first monster is. Because let's be real, one sin doesn't count. Okay. All ones we've already had before. Punishing Bird escapes a lot, but honestly, though, this could be a good start. Because I know last time we had just gotten Longbird. And I would really like to have all 3 of the birds in the same facility at some point, so let's go Punishing Bird, skip through all the dialogue, face the fear, whatever. Expand, and now we're on to day 2. Dear Floating Skull, I killed so many people in a previous life. It was really fucked up. But I don't regret a second of it. Okay. Actually, I should have hay armor. There's no reason for me to be in tough gear, let's be real. Yeah, fucking Solemn Lament looks cool, we might as well. You can take Magic Bullet, that's fine. And... yeah, sure, Grinder. That works. We don't even have any ordeals to worry about at this point, so... okay, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong button. I've been playing a lot of RimWorld this weekend. Almost compulsively, because... RimWorld is one of those games for me where once I start playing it, like, I have to physically force myself to stop. I don't know what it is with that game in me, but something about it just latches onto my brain and will not let go. And the worst part is that, like, I don't have that compulsion to play it whenever I am not actively playing it, if you get what I mean. Like, when I'm just, you know, doing my work, doing some chores around the apartment, you know, maybe taking a little walk down to a nearby shop to pick up something, like, I'm not thinking about RimWorld. But it's whenever I sit down at my computer and I'm like, you know what, I got a couple hours I can kill, you know, let's boot up RimWorld just for fun, you know, I won't play that long this time. And then I look up and it's 6 hours later and I haven't eaten dinner and I haven't gone to the bathroom in like the whole day and I'm like, what the fuck just happened to me? Let's take Shylook. It's been a while since we had Shylook in the facility. Mature my spirit. Self-growth is great. I hear RimWorld is like Dwarf Fortress, but accessible. It really is. And, it can be, like, as complicated or as simple as you want it to be, which is a lot of fun. Okay, let's just do the same shit again! But yeah, I love RimWorld. Let me see how many hours I have in that game. It's gonna, like, pause the game for a second, but... I currently have 625 hours in the game. You've played for 625 hours. Would you recommend this game to other players? No. Oh, well. It's a very good game, though. Like, if you like... I'd say, like, strategy games are probably, like, the closest comparison to RimWorld. It's like a strategy survival game. I've never played Dwarf Fortress itself. So I'm not sure, like, what is in that game that's also in RimWorld, aside from just, like, the basic premise of... You have some guys, they need to survive, give them what they need to survive. But, I mean, I've been having a lot of fun with the newest expansion, Biotech, because they actually added kids to the game. Because, okay, the way that I play RimWorld is not the way that you're supposed to play RimWorld. You're supposed to play RimWorld by making your colony and then eventually building a spaceship and getting the fuck off the planet. I never get the fuck off the planet. I don't even try. I'm just like, I want to see how long I can get this one colony of people to live for. Now everything will be just fine. The satisfaction is only— That's the mirror! Is that the mirror? Wait a minute! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute! Did I get the mirror as my first object abnormality? Just a second. That's the mirror! Fuck yeah! Okay, that's fucking awesome! The mirror is fucking broken with the setup that we've got right now. Because basically, it means that we no longer have to worry about leveling up people's justice stats. Like, at all. Once their other stats are high enough, we literally just go to the mirror and shuffle the shit. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Save our lob points, because we can do some good shit with that. Alright. Well, that makes me feel good about this run. That makes me feel really good about this run. Oh boy, the stories of Dwarf Fortress patch notes alone. Oh god, I think I've heard about Dwarf Fortress patch notes. Are they as wild as The Sims... Oh, excuse me. Are they as wild as The Sims 3 patch notes, where it's like, yeah, we reworked it so now this way when a meteor hits the school, the children will actually evacuate instead of always dying. Also, hi Logan Davis, welcome! There was a patch where baby dwarves were born with socks because they would keep dying from embarrassment from being nude! That's awesome. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up the Dwarf Fortress patch notes. You know what? Fuck it. Not too much else is happening. Dwarf Fortress patch notes highlights. The most ridiculous patch notes from 10 years of Dwarf Fortress. Okay, so between sending my people in to work, I'll read off, like, one of these. Okay. Dwarf Fortress was— I'm reading an article by PC Gamer. Dwarf Fortress was released into alpha on August 8th, 2006. Good god. Exceedingly complicated construction and management simulation. Continues to be played and beloved even today, and also continues to be updated and patched. That's pretty wild. So the first patch note I see, 2004, made them care about clothes more. Yeah, that seems like something you would want in your, like, colony simulator. Alright. Right, no new monster today. It's been alright. Okay, there we go. We're speed running this bitch. What's with the crab at the bottom left of the screen? So I kind of put him there as a joke at one point, and then whenever I took him down, people were very sad, so I've just decided to leave him up in perpetuity. Also because, I had a thing for donations there, and, yeah, I'm not really taking donations at this point in time, so... It's like, you know, I'm not gonna have that up if people legitimately can't donate to me. That feels weird. I don't know if I like that. Alright, let's read more of these patch notes. Fixed a bug where animals could rent rooms. Fixed bug with animals picking out clothes to wear. Fixed bug with mules shitting luggage. Cleaned up the bear situation? What do you mean the bear situation? That is so vague. What do you mean the bear situation? Added cat butchery. Okay. Fixed problem with undead passing out from strangling. Made the corpses of small animals that die out of water stop teleporting. Made dwarves care if you melt down their masterpieces. Added mouths! 2006! I love to think, because, like, obviously that was probably from, like, you know, an alpha or a beta build of the game, but I love to believe that the game just released and no creatures had any mouths. Let's see. Added an aperture flag that stops mouths from being gouged out. Stopped children from buying shops. Stopped happy thoughts from sleeping in beds in amazing dining rooms. Okay. That feels like something that could happen in RimWorld. You do get perks if your little guys are in rooms that are nice. So I could see, you know, you set up a bed in, like, a well-decorated room, and it's, like, it counts for sleeping in a good room, having an amazing dining room. Like, the way that I usually play RimWorld is, the dining room and the rec room are the same. Because it's like, why would you only have one room to do one thing? Oh, wait, day's complete. Man, this, like, Dwarf Fortress patch notes thing really is making the time fly. Okay, what are you two? Curse continues eternally, never broken. Okay, you're a Teth. You're also a Teth. And the fairies care. See, they are a Zayn. No, but that means their gear is gonna be shit. I'll just wait for another run through. Okay. And plus, this one is good for training up Justice. I know I literally just went through a whole spiel about how I don't need to do that anymore because I finally got the fucking mirror. I'm sure that I passed over that mirror in the past, just because I didn't know what it does. Welcome, Brooke, to the team. Let's get you situated. Can't wait for us to start getting hay classes. Let's see. Take Letitia's gun. We're gonna have Dawn Ordeals coming up. Don't know if that'll be, right now, or if that'll be in a little bit, but... Alright. Okay, let's keep reading these. So the bear situation was that bears could cook at fires. This was important because you could gain character levels through leveling skills, so bears got really strong because they could accidentally cook! That's awesome! That's good! Oh my god. I love that. I would never have been able to guess that that was what the bear situation was. Okay. Fixed bug where all the local rock turned into sky whenever migrant groups were created anywhere in the world. Made semi-mega beasts get along better with their cave friends. That's good. They have friendships now. Also, I saw yours and Val's reactions to some of the Game Awards trailers. Which was your favorite? Personally, I love the FF16 and Space Martian 2 trailer. For me, I would say the one that, like, impressed me the most, it was probably a tie between, Death Stranding 2 and Post-Trauma. Like, I think I'm just psyched for Post-Trauma because I find, like, old, like, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era horror games, like, really fascinating. And to see, like, a modern horror game put their own spin on the whole, like, fixed camera angles sort of look, I think that's really cool. And I'm hoping that that game turns out to be fucking incredible. Now, of course, it's all gonna come down to, like, what the story is. To see if it, like, truly sticks the landing, because there are some, like, old horror games out there whose gameplay is, like, notoriously not that great, that have managed to, like, stick in public consciousness purely because of their story. Like, I'm mostly thinking about Rule of Rose with that one. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take Jump Scare Lady, who give a shit? The Batman trailer hit me particularly hard. Oh, yeah, because wasn't it there because, the voice actor for Batman in, like, all the games and cartoons and stuff passed away recently? Like, I've gotta check out, the Justice League cartoon and, Batman Beyond and stuff like that. Batman the Animated Series I especially need to watch because, I hear that one is really, really good. Yeah, sure, let's hire a new agent. Avengi? There you are. Let's see. Yeah, fuck it, take the Letitia armor. And you should get a white weapon. There we go. Okay. Set everyone up to work. And let's go. There's also a legendary story involving the patch of caring about destroyed masterpieces. Oh? I feel like my stream is behind. Unless it's just this far behind for everyone. Like, I'm looking at my screen, where everyone has just finished up their first round of work, and on my other screen I'm seeing that you guys are still, like, just getting into the day. It's like, oh no. Kevin Conroy passed away at the age of 66 from cancer. That sucks. It's always fucking sad whenever, like, a voice actor like that dies. 'Cause, like, that's the voice of Batman for an entire generation. Just gone like that. Oh, fucking clown jump scare. Okay. Go deal with this one. So there was this one dwarf that was great at making wagon wheels and grappling. One day he got in the mood and made a legendary wagon wheel. He became so powerful that he was deemed Dwarf King. Damn. Oh, well, that's not as bad of a jump scare as I thought it would be. Insight isn't the way to go. Let's do attachment. As you'd expect, the wheel was destroyed, and the king's psychic connection to the wheel means he instantly snapped and began killing every dwarf in his kingdom. Oh, is that how that works? Oh, damn. So it's not like RimWorld's sanity system, where it's just, yeah, if your mood gets low enough, there gets to be, like, more and more of a chance of your people just, like, breaking down and doing whatever the fuck. You know, eating all your meals when you've got, like, 14 people and everyone is almost starving. Okay. Child of the Galaxy is a good one. See, the thing is, I feel like Letitia's armor is good enough that I'm just gonna take her. Also, Letitia's just better. Being a legendary grappler, he killed dwarves barehanded, and each kill made him stronger. This continued until he killed the entire settlement. Good God. Yeah, this sounds like a shit show. Okay. We can probably unlock the rest of Beauty's stuff. There we go. Nice, so soon we'll have some new Teth gear, some new Teth weapons. That'll be good to have for our trainees. Oh, also. Okay, we already have all of Shylock's stuff. That's good. So the player started another settlement in the same seed. It starts out normal, except occasionally he sees in the world's history that random people are dying. Oh no! The old king breached containment! He went on the warpath! In Dwarf Fortress, legendary monsters are given names. He soon learned that it was a Mad King. The Mad King making a beeline to the new settlement, killing legendary beasts along the way! Oh my fucking god. Oh god, you got Letitia's heart. Okay. So, you're only working with Letitia from now on. Congratulations! Okay, that's good. Alright. Oh! Okay, so each time we do an attachment work, it's very high, but the cliff-off counter lowers. I still don't know what the cliff-off counter does for you, but we'll figure it out. Oh man. I'm waiting with bated breath for the rest of this Dwarf Fortress story. So that meant every settlement he started in that seed is a race to seal off his mountain to prevent the king from instantly ending the run. Oh my god. That's fucking incredible. See, that is something that you can't really get in RimWorld. Ah! I forgot about the bugs. Okay. Get down there and deal with the bugs. Okay, well, be strong. What the fuck am I doing? No, that was supposed to be... Okay. Alright, come on. Kill it. Kill it! There we go. And now it's time for the same shit as always. Man, you know, originally I was like, oh, we'll just go until we fill up, like, the first 4 levels. That should be enough. But now I'm kind of like, man, if we keep going at this rate, we might not... Oh, that's a cool weapon! Wait a sec. I had no idea that she gave a Hay class weapon. That's cool. Alright then. You know what? I think I'm actually going to just keep you where you are. And I'm just gonna train you up in attachment as much as I can. God. Letitia is such a cute little abnormality. It's too bad that she fills you with spiders, but she's kind of adorable. Okay. We already have everything from you, huh? I swear to all things holy, if we lose Tim Daly or George Newbern, I don't know what I'll do. If you don't know them, they're the 2 voices of Superman from Justice League 2000 and Superman TAS. Oh, damn. Yeah, it sucks. I think that Val and I on stream were even saying something along the lines of like, man, it sure feels like we lose a lot of, like, voice actors nowadays. Or just, like, famous people in general. My other favorite bugs include dwarves dying from dehydration, being guided to a water source, but leaving because they feel like having a beer instead of water. Dwarves would rather die than drink something without alcohol! That's amazing. Hey, Brooke, you can handle this, right? believe in you. Oh, you're weak to black damage. I should have noticed that before. This is making me reconsider my decisions. Please pull through. Please pull through. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Her temperance is already up to level 5. Damn. I think we should start fucking with the mirror around now, because now we have shelter! Holy fuck! Okay, let's see. Okay, bracelet, portrait, no. We gotta go with the shelter. Okay. This is the run! This is the run! We got the mirror and then the shelter. That never fucking happens. This run is off to an insane start. Holy shit. Okay. So then, Oliver, go and use the mirror. Okay. No, not Avengi. Brooke, you go down here. Oh, wait a minute. Insight's also high. You might as well just do that. So, okay, let's look at Oliver's skills. Fortitude 3, Prudence 5, Temperance 3, Justice 3. Let's see what it rolls into. Okay, so now you have Fortitude 5, Prudence 3, Temperance 2, and Justice 3. So that could be better. But could also be a lot worse. Let's just, you know what? I don't even need to do that. Yeah, go in there. I know I said that I really don't need to train up these guys, but now that I have the means to do it, part of me is like, yeah, no, let's just, keep doing this shit. Okay, Vesta, I need you to move. Vesta, please move. Hey, I'm asking you politely, please move. Thank you. Come on. There. Sorry about that. Okay, now we should get Brooke to use the mirror. And see what we get. I've also got to just make sure. Okay. So she doesn't even have, like, a limit to what level people have to be at. Okay, Brooke. Okay, the whole point of me doing this was that you were supposed to get less temperance, so this way you could work on other skills. But, you know, that's alright. Okay. Alright, we got a Crimson Dawn coming up. Not too bad. I don't think anything we have, aside from Punishing Bird. Punishing Bird is the only thing that can escape and do harm at this current point. So I don't think we have anything to worry about, really. Okay, Brooke. Okay, that was a bad time to get that, but... I may just move myself down to this level, because it is very, very good for training at the moment. And of course, I want to make sure that I'm working with, like, the high-level monsters, because it's funny when I die. Oh, cool, I even got the ego gift from One Sin. Considering that I worked on One Sin, like, 300 times, maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but... Okay, 3 cheers for the beginning. And you're gonna let out Punishing Bird. Fun and cool. And now you're dead. Okay. Last door fortress thing. A friend built a goblin trap powered by goblin blood. The entrance to the mountain was a long and narrow bridge. If goblins would invade, a guard would flip a switch and a flood of water would knock the goblins off into a pit. This sounds like a Minecraft trap. Like, this sounds like something you would make in Minecraft with, like, redstone. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised just how good this has turned out. We might as well just end the fucking workday here, huh? And now we also have Prudence level 5. So, good God, Letitia by herself with the current setup is enough to just train people up. Ah, fuck, real world jump scare. Come on. That's dumb. I need to stop referring to things that are surprising as just blank jump scare. I started doing this, and now I can't stop. Okay. So Brooke is almost like a level 5 employee. I'm just gonna move her up there, and I'm gonna move myself down. And now I'm the one who's gonna be getting all the powers. And Brooke can use the mirror. Oliver can go with Punishing Bird. And Avenji, start your rounds. Alright, let's see what Brooke gets this time. Because, like, Brooke's stats are already kind of crazy. So, if we could just get Justice level 5 on Brooke, I could kind of, like, figure the rest out. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, still not Justice level 5, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. And now, go to the lady. Okay, back to the goblin thing. The fall would make them bleed, trailing into a sewer system that could be pumped with a container to refill. Into a container to refill the container. Eventually, the starving goblins would starve and turn on each other. And then, to deal with the bodies, he would release a cat. Sounds like a pretty good plan so far. You know what? I'm gonna start making a little tally for myself. Because I've just realized that the way that I could do this is just have people work with Letitia 5 times for both attachment and insight work. And if I do that, then they should be good to then go and work with the mirror. Okay, there we go. And now we got bugs. Brooke, come on. You have the highest stats! Don't pussy out on us! I mean, fortunately, I'm about to go and kick their ass. There we go. Okay, where the fuck are the other bugs? There's one left! You guys missed one bug. Okay. So that's attachment work number 4. I need to find an eraser so I can clear off my tally marks. There we go. I mean, I would say, like, my own, like, closest equivalent to the whole, like, goblin trap thing is pretty much every time that I play RimWorld, I like to take in pigs or, like, wild boars or something. Specifically because I'm just kind of like, I look at the human corpses from, like, raids and stuff, and I'm like, this is kind of a waste. And it turns out that pigs and wild boars, much like their real-world equivalents, will eat anything. And I mean anything. So, they tend to be, like, the first, like, livestock that I end up raising. Primarily because I just make a little freezer next to the barn that's just full of corpses and let the pigs kind of go in there to feed whenever they want. It's unethical, but it had to happen. I will say also, so RimWorld Biotech has come out with, like, a bunch of new, like, humanoid species in the game. And they basically added vampires. This is very, very cool. I haven't gotten vampires of my own yet, unfortunately. I've gotta just, like, start the game and make my characters vampires, because I think it'd be very fun to just have a whole colony of space vampires. And considering that whenever I first got into RimWorld, I would just, like... This is gonna sound fucked up. And it is a little fucked up, but, like, in RimWorld terms, it's not that fucked up. Every time that I would play, I would just make a colony of cannibals. And it was also because I would see the human corpses and I was like, that's a lot of meat that's not being used right now. Man, but usually the way that I play it is kind of similar to what you described, 100th Assassin, where it's just... You set up, like, a bit of, like, a... I was gonna say you build a kill box, but, I mean, that doesn't even work sometimes anymore. Sounds like Elder Scrolls elves. They respect plant life so much that they're all obligate carnivores to the point of cannibalizing their dead. Damn, that's badass. Alright, I got my, shit. And, yeah, we just gained a whole bunch of levels. So, that's pretty awesome. Do we get to pick a new monster today? Yes, we do. Alright. Okay, so we could guarantee that we always have access to a pale weapon. No, this isn't the run where we're gonna take the shitty monsters that suck ass. We had too good of a start. This is one that we're gonna deal with, ordeals and stuff. So... I usually take safety team first. Okay. So, Brooke can go over here, because that'll let her train up her fortitude. Although, you know what? Let's just... There. Now we can absolutely get her to justice, level 5. Vesta, why are you on my desk again? Good God. I feel like like Vesta has been even more of an attention hog than usual lately, and I don't know why. Like, I've been showing her the same amount of attention as I always do. She's just like, yeah, no, that's not enough. I want more. Okay, so we'll move Oliver down to work with Letitia this time. We'll keep Avengi working on... Actually, you know what? You don't even have to work on these guys anymore, do you? No. You literally don't. Okay. Rin's also gonna need gear and stuff, but we can worry about that in a second. That's actually a decision in Frostpunk, too. Oh, damn. See, I've heard the name Frostpunk. I've never played that game. But yeah, so, I think I was on a tangent about RimWorld before and I got distracted. Basically, another thing you can do in RimWorld is harvest people's organs to sell them on the black market. You know, just standard stuff. And they've added a new thing that you can do, where if you have prisoners, you can just, use them as permanent blood banks. And so, it has been very hard for me to go, yeah, let's not take this person hostage, specifically so I can sell their blood for money. RimWorld just kind of makes you do fucked up stuff. And makes it very, very fun to do that fucked up stuff. Alright, let's get this going. That's one for attachment. Okay, now it's saying you're... Oh, right. Okay. I'm forgetting my own plans. Okay, so now you have Temperance level 2, which means I can move myself back to work on Letitia. And then I can pretty much just re-roll again and have Justice level 3. So that's awesome. Okay, Brooke, you go next. See, this is why I wanted the mirror. It makes training your employees, especially after you have Hod's perk, so fucking easy. Okay, how do you still not have Justice level 5? What is wrong with you, Brooke? Okay. Let's send you in to keep working. Because there's really no need for us to, you know, not have people working still. Oh, and Insight's high. Wait a minute. Performed repression work. Okay, so it's repression work that fucks up your guys for life. For now, it can just be peaceful monster times. But yeah, this is gonna make our lives so extremely easy. Like, the mirror is fucking busted, and I love it for that. Actually, no, I don't even have to do that. I'm gonna be the next person to work on Letitia, so... But yeah, I will say, RimWorld, the inclusion of kids in RimWorld has made me less of a selfish bastard in that game. Because there have been multiple times where, like, because after a certain point, you're like, yeah, I don't want to do, like, these quests where it's like, oh, someone's gonna join the colony, but you have to fight off an invasion. You have to fight off, like, a bunch of people, like, attacking your camp. And every time I'm just like, yeah, I get it, you're in a bad place, but, not my problem. But every once in a while, it'll be like, oh, yeah, the person that's asking you for help is like a literal child, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, no, come into the colony, bud, we'll fight off those archers and whatever for you. And at some point, it is gonna get a whole colony killed. But at this point, I don't really care. Okay. Oliver, you go back. Wait, you already did 5 attachment. Oh well. But yeah, it's like, I kind of like that they've added a sort of like, I almost want to say circle of life type of thing. That's not what it is. But I don't know how to word what I'm thinking about. It's like, it's nice that they've added sort of a longevity to, oh god, we cannot deal with a green noon. I do not trust us to be able to handle a green noon at this point in time. So that does put a little damper on what we're trying to accomplish here. But if anything, that means I should just be hiring more people, which I probably already should be doing. Yes! That's perfect. Always good to have another hay class. Especially this early in the game. And especially one as easy as Schadenfreude. But yeah, it's like how I mentioned before, that I do a lot of, just, like, building up a colony and seeing how long it lasts. For a while, I have really wanted there to be, like, kids in RimWorld, so this way it kind of felt like, you know, things were growing and expanding, and it wasn't just stagnant unless someone just joined the colony at random. And I know at one point, I do remember that I had installed a mod that was like, oh, this lets your colonists have kids. But they were basically just tiny little colonists, like, from the moment that they were born. Okay. I'm pretty sure insight is good with this one. I was supposed to move people around, wasn't I? Oh well. We'll do the insight first, then. And Avengi is doing a fucking phenomenal job over here. Huh? Oh, I wasn't looking! Come on! Oh, it's because I am looking at you! Never mind. I forgot how you worked. I got you confused with the burrowing heaven. That's a rookie mistake right there. Okay, but even so, like, that's kind of the best place that Schadenfreude could be. Because it is, like, so far removed from everything. Okay. Brooke, why did it take you so fucking long to get up there? You know, you also take care of this. I can't remember if we managed to beat, Gebura's thing, where it's like, oh yeah, beat, like, 3 or more, hate class abnormalities or something. But, if we haven't, Schadenfreude is gonna make it really easy, because we can basically make that thing break out on command. It's like Forsaken Murderer, but stronger, and also dumber. I haven't been keeping score of... Just a second. Too much is happening. I have too much in my brain right now. I'm thinking about RimWorld. I'm thinking about LobCorp. Okay. Bring Oliver back in. Okay, Yoonho, go back in, and now that I remember how we're supposed to handle that, you should be fine. Okay. I guess we don't even have to worry about the lady facing the wall at this point. Because, I mean, the only person we were having work on her was Avengi. And your temperance is maxed out. I guess we could just shuffle Avengi's shit for a little bit. Okay. Go back in. Alright, let's see. Okay, Punishing Bird broke out. Okay. That could have turned out better, but it could have turned out worse. What am I doing? There we go. Alright. Wow, it was not happy with whatever the fuck you just did. Okay. So it likes repression. Why is it that I get the thing that likes repression only when I no longer have to train up the justice stat? Why? Why am I getting all the good justice trainers after I need them? Oh god, cheers for the beginning. Okay. You deal with that one. You deal with that one. Oh, damn, my clerks are already just, like, kind of shredding the one over here. Nice. Well, that worked out well. Okay, insight for you. Let's do insight for you, too. Don't look at box, do look at tree. Yeah, it's been so long since I've had schadenfreude in, like, any of my facilities, though. Okay. So let's send everybody in again. There. There isn't a noon coming up, so we can kind of just chill for a little bit. Okay, now there is a noon coming up. Okay, I'm just gonna send people in to work on the hay classes at this point. Oh, you're still working. Okay, what about now? Awesome. But yeah, we want to make sure that everyone is at least a little trained at this point. I'm not expecting to have everyone have perfect stats by the time we reach Central Command, but, you know, I would like to get close. Okay, I'll wait for Letitia's countdown to end and then check on Schadenfreude. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I should keep sending in the level 3 employees above the level 5 ones. Okay, I'm Punishing Bird broke out. That's okay. I think we have enough that we can send in 2 more people. That would be really good. I would like to get, you know, just squeeze in a little extra training without triggering a violet noon. You know what, just to be safe. Because I fucked this up too many times in the past already. Okay, you go in on insight. you go in on attachment. And that should be... yeah, that's as far as we can take it today. But that should still be enough to at least max out Oliver's prudence and temperance. I'm not sure how effective it's going to be with Yonhu and Brooke. Just because I feel like Schadenfreude hasn't been giving... like, we haven't been getting as many good results on Schadenfreude as we have with Letitia. At least as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, there we go. And Avengi's prudence is up to level 5, so that's awesome. Yeah, there we go. Oliver is, like, pretty much maxed out except for Justice. Which we could technically just train. But I have the mirror. I've been waiting to use the mirror for the entire playthrough. I want to use the mirror. Okay, Void Dream, Child of the Galaxy, and... what are you? That is so vague. What are you? Just a second. Oh! I like you! Never mind. And I'm pretty sure that's a Vav class, isn't it? We're working our way up in the world. Unless I'm wrong, that could very much be a Hay class. You should be able to handle it, but just in case, I'm also going to give you Vav gear. Because we can just hand that shit out like candy at this point. Take the eyes, that's fine. Now, the one downside is that if this thing breaks out, we're kind of fucked. But for now, let's not worry about that. Insight might be good for this one. I forgot to shuffle people around. You know what, Avengi, you've been in the background long enough. You can do that, and then we'll send Oliver to the Mirror of Adjustment. And for now, you can do attachment work. You know what, I'm not even gonna keep count of how many times I send people into work on Letitia anymore. Yeah, this is definitely a Vav class, and we're handling it super well. So I think Insight is the way to go with this one. Nice. What? How? How did you die? You know what? No. We're restarting. Fuck that. Schadenfreude must deal red damage, and I'm pretty sure that I have her in gear that is weak to red damage. So that's probably more on me, but also, how the fuck did you die that quick? Excuse me? How did you die that quick? Okay, we might as well shuffle people around. Yes, I can now go and work on Letitia. And, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's begin management. And also, I have enough that I can probably just... yeah, there we go. Oh, man. That weapon is cool. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why I remember this thing as having, like, good gear, because look at that armor. That armor is kind of fucking trash. Okay. From the beginning now. And now that you have better gear, don't fucking die. It's as easy as that, really. Okay, move myself down here. And then we can go in and do attachment. And let's see what Oliver turns into. Okay. So, what now? Your stats just went down. Okay. I would like you to use it again. I know it will lower your stats in the long run, but for the love of God, just do something to your justice stat. Okay. That's really, really good. We can deal with that. Actually, you just go in and do work on Punishing Bird. Fuck it. Alright. Off to a decent start here. Gonna send myself back into work on you. Young Hu back into work on you. And I'm just not gonna fuck with this thing too much at the moment. Let's just check the insights. Yeah, I was right. This is kind of our best shot right now. It is also good with attachments, so it could basically be just Letitia 2 Electric Boogaloo. Okay. Alright, this is going a lot better. That should take us to the next time. So send Brooke back in. See, dwarves holding 2 items in combat would use one item as a weapon, the other as a shield. Usually the child. Oh, okay. I messed up the order of these messages. Okay, last dwarf patch. Mothers carry babies in a harness. This is important because mothers would carry their children into battle. This had 2 results. See, dwarves holding 2 items in combat would use one item as a weapon and the other as a shield. Usually the child. That's fucking hilarious. I think it'd be funnier if it was the other way around, though. Where they, like, use the kid as a club. I think that would be fucking hilarious. Okay, let's not look at Schadenfreude. See, the reason why this works out with, like, the whole justice stat thing is because, then I can literally just use lob points on the rest. Okay, this should get us to Crimson Dawn. Okay. Where are they? Oh, you motherfucker! Bastard Unlimited, die instantly. Please, for the love of God. Thank you. Okay? No! Get out of there. Alright, I got the heart, but that doesn't matter. Okay, Yanhu, go back in. Send myself back in on Letitia. And just keep doing this, basically. Okay, let's unlock some managerial guidelines. Okay. See, the downside with the managerial guidelines is that for, like, a lot of them, the first one doesn't help. Because it's like, oh, I need to figure out how I'm supposed to handle this monster. Let's unlock, the first of the managerial guidelines, and it's always like, well, if you do bad, it makes the monster upset. And it's like, yeah, thanks! I could put that one together! I could piece that together on my own, thanks! Okay, send everyone back in on one last work. And then we'll, be done for the day. This means they level up unarmed at an early age. Oh my god, so it wouldn't even kill the kid whenever they were used as meat shields? It was training them to be legendary warriors? That's amazing! Oh my god, now I kind of wish you could do that in RimWorld. That's awesome. All right. Let's see. No, 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 no. I would rather have this. Yeah, you're a liar. There we go. Got the order wrong again. Oh, okay. I missed a message. Okay. So mothers in combat would commonly immediately go into grief as they defend with their soft and no longer alive dwarf baby, but the rare case, the baby would stop the blade with their bare hands. This means they level up unarmed at an early age and would rapidly grow into legendary warriors. Okay. That makes more sense than what I was thinking of. Okay. So if we send Yanhu just to keep doing that, I also need to just keep doing, temperance work. And if you can just do repression work, then that, means you no longer have to fuck with the mirror, which would be great. Man. I think I've been thinking about, like, RimWorld and LobCorp as much as I have been, specifically because, like, the next little bit is gonna get a little crazy. So, next week is my last week of work before, the traditional Foundation shutdown for the end of the year. So, generally, the way that my work, works is, at the end of the year, you get a solid, like, usually 2 weeks. I think 1 year we got 3 weeks and everyone loved it, but they never did it again. But it's this way they can upgrade, like, all of the computers and stuff. Like, they can install new software. They can, like, install new, like, machines and shit in the Foundation, and it doesn't fuck up anyone's workday. And also just to give people, like, the end of the year to just relax and chill and just, like, visit their families and shit. Because, God, do I know that people at the Foundation do not take enough vacations, and I am one of those people. So yeah, I'm getting 2 weeks off, and it's, starting at the end of next week. So, technically, like, the first day of my break is on Monday, but, like, I have the weekend off too, so I don't know if it really counts, but I'm getting so off topic because I'm trying to focus on so many things at once, but basically, though, the thing is that means, one, this next week is gonna be a little stressful because I have to make sure that, like, all my work and stuff is done before everybody leaves until 2023. Two, in the middle of next week, we have the company Christmas party. And three, it's also my dad's birthday coming up. And, this Saturday coming, we're going to, have, like, a nice little dinner somewhere. I don't know if it's going to be at, like, a family member's house or if it's going to be at a restaurant or whatever. We haven't really worked out the fine details yet, but we're doing that. And for all I know, it could be a thing where everyone kind of comes over to my apartment. So between, like, getting my work done and excuse me. Between trying to get my work done and trying to get things ready for the Christmas party, which I've already spent too much money on my outfit. It's my first Christmas party at the Foundation. Like, it's my first work Christmas party, to be, like, completely honest. And I want to make sure that, like, everything turns out good. So I went a little overboard with the outfit, but that's just, oh, fuck, oh, shit, oh, fuck, oh, shit. Why am I doing this voice? The clouds appeared and they turned me into an old man. Let me just... Okay. Well, you're not doing anything important. And you're not doing anything important. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Perfect, okay. That works out good. Everyone go back to your fucking homes. Hopefully that should max out my, temperance. Like, hopefully after today, my temperance will be maxed out and I won't have to worry about continuing to do this. What are my stats? They were just on screen, but I wasn't paying attention to them. Let me just see. Okay, so I do have to fuck around with the mirror. That's not that bad. Also, we're getting some good work done on dimensional refraction variants. Let me see. If the work took more than 40 seconds to complete, the cliff-off counter lowered. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, and this thing's whole gimmick is that people can't see it. Like, the cluster of static is just to give us an idea of where it is. But, like, it's canonically invisible, which means that your people will just walk straight into this thing that will tear them limb from limb if you're not, like, directly babysitting them whenever it gets out. So, you know, that'd fucking suck if that happened. But yeah, it's like next week is gonna be, like, pretty stressful. I've been a little, like, worried about the Christmas party for the last couple of weeks. It's because my mom tends to go, like, whenever she has, like, a Christmas party, she is dressed to the nines every time. And, like, I remember, like, I went shopping for my dress with her because she was like, yeah, I know a store in, like, one of, like, the bigger cities in our area. She's like, yeah, I know a store, they have, like, fantastic stuff. Like, you could find, like, your whole outfit there, no problem. We'll go together and we'll check it out. And, afterwards, I'll buy you dinner. And I was like, fuck yeah, free dinner. So, and also, like, fuck yeah, I get to spend time with my family. But, you know, free dinner, too. But, like, I remember... she brought up, like, oh, do you know, like, a salon in your area where you can, like, get your hair done? And I'm like, I was just gonna, like, do it myself. And she was like, really? And I was like, I'm already spending so much money on this outfit. I don't want to spend more money on, like, getting my makeup and hair professionally done. Oh, it's just a killer void, not the evil radio. Thank goodness. Yeah, this is evil radio 2, basically. But it's not as bad. In a weird way, I feel like megahertz is way more annoying to deal with than dimensional refraction variant. Cause, like, whenever DRV breaks out, it behaves like any other escaping abnormality where it's like, okay, there is a monster here. Direct your people to kill the monster. Meanwhile, with megahertz, you have to get, like, a good work result, like, 4 times to get it to stop fucking with people. That's a lot. Okay. Get in there. Please, baby, step into the mist. So that's why it says the longer Brooke stays, the worse the situation becomes. Because that's literally how this thing works. I like it when that flavor text isn't just flavor text and it's kind of like, hey, if you pay attention, you'll get to figure out what the hell this thing does. Like, bringing up Letitia's gift. Okay. We can probably safely do one more little run here. And you know what? I'll send you out on repression. And actually, while this is happening, I am just going to very quickly, run to the other room and grab a glass of water because I just realized I didn't set that up and I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Give me just one moment. Oh my god! Has the game been muted all this time? Okay, well, I'll deal with that when I get back, okay. Okay, I'm back. Just one moment, I forgot to plug back in my earbuds. Just give me a sec. There we go. Earbuds back in. We're good. Okay, you know what? It's interesting that instinct for it is very low. I mean, I guess it is, like, basically a robotic creature, right? So maybe it just doesn't have any instincts, but I'm pretty sure that we were able to work with, Little Helper. We were able to, like, do instinct work with that one, so who fucking knows? Does its lore even say... I don't think I've ever read its... Oh, it is a mechanical thing. Okay. Well, I can read that on a different day. I was tempted to get orange juice whenever I was in the other room. Bald is awesome. We're not doing that. Sure, Snow Queen. Snow Queen works. I have to keep remembering that eventually we are gonna fight Gebura. So I really should start getting more abnormalities that break out. But, I mean, Scorched Girl was never gonna do much to Gebura anyways, so let's not even worry about that. Oliver, your stats are doing pretty good. We're just gonna... There you go. Maybe I should just start, like, filling up the area. Like, just start filling up these places with, more employees. Either that or just start, like, maxing out people's stats each day. Or at least just, like, one stat at a time. But that is 7 lob points, and I don't know if I like that. You know what? We'll work with a skeleton crew for now. We'll work with a skeleton crew until we functionally can't anymore. Okay, Rin, you go over here. Letitia deals black damage. Okay. And now, first off, I'll send myself to the mirror. Yunhu, you can do attachment work. Because at least that's common. Jeez. There we go. So on a side note, so usually whenever I get my groceries for the week, I always make sure that I have milk and then I have, like, some other beverage that I can just drink. Sometimes it's soda, sometimes it's like a Dr. Pepper, or last week it was Pepsi, because I knew that I was going to be drinking Pilk for the Game Awards stream. And I did not get sick from the Pilk, which was great. I'm very glad that I didn't get sick from Pilk. Also, how did my stats turn out? Okay, we can work with that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you know what? We'll leave you for now. Let's switch up Avengi's stats. If you could get Justice level 5, like, right now, that would be so cool. Okay, Rin's doing a great job with Letitia. You're still working on Schadenfreude. Okay, eventually, how are your stats? Justice level 4? Alright, you're getting there. Gotta love it, okay. You don't have any rules for, like... Yeah, okay. I don't have to worry about Schadenfreude, like, getting pissed off that you're below a certain level. Okay! That is literally as perfect as it could get. Thank you, Yunho. Thank you so fucking much. We'll just wait a couple seconds. And now Rin, go in and work on Letitia. Oh, perfect. Go and work on DRV, just to get a little extra stats. Because it is very nice that this thing gives us 3 Hay level white weapons. Or Vav level. Not Hay level. What am I talking about? Let's go there and go there. Is there anyone else we can fuck with this? See, I don't want to send Oliver in because it might get rid of the justice level. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else we can send in to work on the mirror. So it's just sit back and stare at Letitia for a few more minutes. I was gonna say hours, but the days aren't that long yet. But yeah, I'm not sure if it is because the days are getting shorter, but this week I decided, hey, it's been a long time since I had orange juice. I'm gonna go pick up some orange juice. And I got, like, one of those big, like, 2-liter bottles. Like, you know the bottles that have, like, the handle on them? I got one of those, and as soon as I brought it home today, I instantly just chugged 2 glasses of orange juice. I don't know why. It might be because it's been so long since I had orange juice. It might be because, like, it gets dark out at fucking 4 o'clock now. Like, the sun is fully set by 4 o'clock. I don't know what it is, but, oh, fuck, clowns. I don't know what it is, but immediately I was like, I only want to drink orange juice and do nothing else. Oh. Well, deal with this one first. Okay, you guys dealt with that one. It's like my scurvy protection instinct kicks in whenever I'm around orange juice. And it's wild because no other juice does that for me. Vitamin C deficiency. Could be. I have been taking... Wait, is it vitamin C or vitamin D? I'm taking, like, some kind of vitamin. What is this? Vitamin D. Okay. I guess vitamin D is the one you get from the sun, so I was like, hey, it'd be great if I could, Oh, you already have a hat! I figure, okay, if this is the one I get from the sun, then maybe this will make me feel less shit during the winters. And it does. So if you're stuck inside all the time like I am, and you don't get to see the sun because after work it's already dark out, get yourself some vitamin D tablets. They're good. They help me feel better during the winters. Okay, send you in to work on that, send you in to work on that, and send you in to work on attachment. But yeah, I just have to get better at, like, taking vitamins in general. Because I also have, like, those, you know, those daily, like, multivitamin things. I have, like, a container of gummies, but the downside is that they're, like, oh yeah, you can only, take this with food and either, like, a few hours before or a few hours after taking any other medicines. And I don't know if that counts for, like, asthma inhalers, but I don't want to risk it. So oftentimes what'll happen is I'll either remember to take the vitamins, but not my inhaler, or I'll remember to take my inhaler, but not the vitamins. It sucks. What helps me feel better in winter is not being in winter. I'm Canadian. I don't have a choice. But I get what you're saying, though. Personally, I don't mind the winter that much. It's just the fact that it gets dark so soon. Like, that's the only thing that messes with me, because it means that I can't run errands after work. Like, I can't just go on a walk and get out of my apartment after work, and considering that I work from home, like, 9 times out of 10, it really sucks to never be able to leave the place you work. So, if it weren't for that, honestly, I would be completely fine with winter. The other thing that gets me is just that it's more dangerous to drive. Which, it does make, you know, trying to go anywhere that isn't within, like, a town or a city, a little scary. I know, the first year that I worked at the Foundation, I was still very, very new, and, my parents lived about an hour and a half away from the Foundation, and at the time we didn't have, like, the work-from-home program that we do now. Well, we kind of did, but it was supposed to be, like, a supplementary thing. You couldn't just work from home. It wasn't until the pandemic that they were like, yeah, no, that's kind of dumb. This saves us so much space, and the buildings no longer have to be the size of actual fucking cities. So, maybe that's why you like this game? I feel like I like this game purely because it's just the gameplay loop of it. Just being like, oh yeah, I figured out, like, a system here. Like, right now, it's like, okay, path of least resistance. Also, hi, Scarlet Silver Iron. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it's like, I remember my first year of working at the Foundation. I had to drive, like, an hour to and from the Foundation every day, and because I was still, like, kind of in training, and because that wing of the Foundation worked very differently from the wing that I'm working in now, I was working, like, 12-hour days, and then, like, commuting for 2 hours each day, so it kind of fucking sucked. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I know one day we had, like, a pretty decent snowstorm the night before, and I was like, okay, well, if the roads are mostly clear, because at the time I kind of lived in the country, like, in a town, it wasn't, like, pure country, but, like, a very small town all the same. So, like, even in the town, sometimes you wouldn't have the plows go by until, like, the afternoon in these situations. So I was like, okay, if the roads are clear by the morning, I will drive to work. And I woke up in the morning, and the roads were clear, so I was like, okay, So my way to work must be good then, right? Right? Wrong. And it's, to this day, the second time that I have ever, like, been in any kind of car accident in any way. The first one was when I was still in high school, and I pulled out of a parking lot without looking, and actually ran into one of my classmates' cars, which was mortifying on its own. And what made it worse was that this was someone that I had known. Says, fuck! Okay, that's not that bad, actually. We can handle this. No one died. Okay, you're gonna die. But yeah, it's still, like, the only, like, one of two car crashes I've been in was, I was driving down this road, and, like, to get to the foundation, because I lived, like, out in the countryside, the only way to get there was through, even more countryside. And I was driving down this winding country road, and at this point the snow was like halfway up my tires, even on the roads. But I was still like, okay, I'm like halfway to work. Turning back is just as dangerous at this point as, like, continuing to move forward is. So I kind of have to keep moving forward. And I distinctly remember on one of these turns, I'd been taking the turns really, really slowly. And still, when I got to one of these turns, even doing like 30 kilometers an hour, which I'm pretty sure is like 20 miles an hour for Americans, or like maybe even closer to 15. Even doing that, I lost control on one of the turns. Almost. If I did not turn the steering wheel in time, it would have been a head-on collision with another car. I managed to turn the wheel enough that I could, like, avoid the car, but then I couldn't stop myself from going directly into a ditch. So, I wasn't hurt, nobody got hurt, the car was fine. It had to be, like, towed out of, like, a ditch, and I had to, like, call my boss and be like, hey, so, funny story. I am in a snowdrift and cannot get out. I'm gonna be a little late for work today. And they were like, yeah, no, don't fucking worry about it. Like, why? You could have just told us that you wanted to work from home today, and I was like, I didn't think of that. But, yeah. Driving hundreds of miles does paint one's view of winter. It sure does. Also, having a near-death experience probably shines a bad light on it. Oh yeah, I'd fucking imagine. I feel like a near-death experience would shine a bad light on anything. It's like how, for several years, like, I didn't want to learn how to swim. And it's because I remember as a kid, I was playing with, like, some toys next to my great aunt's pool. I must have been like maybe 5 or 6 at this point. And I wasn't really good at swimming. It kind of scared me. So I was like staying out of the water, but I think one of my toys like fell in, and I was like trying to reach it, and my hand on the side of the pool slipped, and I fell like head first into the water, like into I think it was like the section of the pool. You know how in a lot of those like in-ground pools, there's like a small shallow end, and then there's like a slope down into the deep end. I was like right at the slope down into the deep end, which whenever you're like 5 or 6, might as well just be the fucking deep end. And yeah, I nearly drowned. Like, obviously, someone, like, ran to get me as soon as they could, but, I mean, you got a flailing kid who's not thinking because they're just like, oh, I am in water and I am actively drowning. This fucking sucks. You've got, like, a kid who's, like, flailing and you can't really get a good grip on them. Plus, like, all of the adults were on the other side of the pool, and most of them, like, weren't in swimsuits or anything. Like, it was, like, pretty early on in the year. So the pool was, like, open and cleaned, but, like, no one was going in it just yet because it was too cold. So, yeah, I don't think I actually learned how to swim after that until I was, like, 9 or 10 years old. Just because I was like, no, that almost killed me once before. I'm not going back in there unless I have, like, excessive floaties on. Winter lovers be like, winter is the best season. You're just being negative about how simple tasks are now dangerous hazards and food production is completely halted. See, I like winter purely, like, for the aesthetics, and also because it's finally fucking cold in my apartment and I love it! I think I've mentioned this before, but, like, I sleep best under, at least, I would say, 3 blankets. And, oh, wow. Yanhu is, doing really fucking good right now, huh? I'm pretty sure I can just max out the rest of their stats and, it won't even cost that much. But yeah, it's like, I like to sleep under, like, 3 blankets and with a heating pad on. Like, the more weight, the better. And I like my room to be very, very cold, and then just be nice and cozy in my blankets. Like, the best shit for me, like, one of those, like, peak, like, just little life experiences is when you wake up on a weekend in the winter and you can just lie in bed and be nice and cozy for like a few hours before you have to get up. That is, that's perfect. That's how life should always be lived. Just wake up on a weekend, you're nice and cozy, you don't have to be anywhere, you don't have to go and do anything, you can just lie there, play shit on your Switch, look at memes on your phone. It's the ideal. And, conversely, this is why summer is the worst season. I fucking hate summer. I cannot stand summer, because the entire season is just centered around fighting the heat. It sucks, because at least when you're cold, you can bundle up. Like, I woke up and I was really cold today, so I put on a sweater, and then I put on a hoodie over top of that. And in, like, 10-15 minutes, I was nice and cozy again. If you get too hot in the summer, like, what can you do? You put an ice pack on your belly, and you wait until, like, you're feeling even halfway decent. There are so many times in the summer where I will fall asleep, and I will wake up, like, actively sick from being too hot. And it's like, what can I do about this? It's like, my AC is on, it's on full blast, but all of the buildings here, like, I live in an old apartment building, and, the thing about old Canadian buildings, and even modern Canadian buildings, I'm sure, they trap the heat. Because, for many, many years, that was what buildings needed to do for people to be able to survive. But now it's like we get summers where we're regularly getting temperatures that are like, oh yeah, it's gonna be 40 degrees out today, which, like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but also because of, like, the proximity to so many, like, rivers and lakes and stuff in, like, southern Ontario, our summers are extremely humid. You deal red damage. I gave Noah the opposite of red damage. We're actually gonna restart the day. I got too focused on my summer rant. But, yeah, so it's like, oh, it's gonna be, like, 90 degrees Fahrenheit out today. And the humidity is at, like, 80%. Great! Guess I'll just fucking die. See, I'm also kind of biased on this because I didn't even do what I wanted to do! I get too focused on what I'm saying! Come on! Oh man, and now I lost my train of thought of what I was gonna say! This is a failure on multiple levels. Okay, you know what, Rin? You're not even doing anything. Here, you're gonna be... Yeah, you're gonna be on Letitia, so... Unless... I mean, your temperance is already maxed out. Let's move you over here. And then I gotta get my prudence up, so... But then again... Yunho is already, like, doing really good. Yeah, you know what? This is probably for the best. Strengthen you. Get up there. I guess we could probably just start, the whole trainee program that I usually do. There's no reason for us not to do this, really. Okay. Get in your trainee gear. Why are we missing one? Vesta, why you tap my shoulder? It's not even close to when you get fed yet. Vesta is just distracting me at this point. Okay. Ego weapons. Okay, she started trying to do the thing where she knocks things off my desk again. For the love of God, don't do that. Okay, we get Beak. Get Engulfing Dream. Today's Expression. And Solitude. That's a nice little layout we got there. Okay. So, I'll bring Rin to work on the mirror for now. Ooh, right, we should work with the Snow Queen. Attachment's high. That'd be good. Okay, what are your stats looking? Ooh, perfect! Temperance level 2, that's what we like to see! Well, it's not what we want to see forever. It's what I like to see because you'll be able to level that up in no time. Alright. But yeah, it's like, I'm also, like, very biased towards, like, the colder months because, I have a ridiculous tolerance for cold. Like, I like to keep my apartment at, I think the equivalent in Fahrenheit is, 60 degrees. That is, like, the ideal living temperature for me right now. And that's what my apartment temperature is at the moment. I like being able to just, you know, wear some pajama pants, wear my house coat. It's cold enough that if I get too hot, I can cool down easily. But it's not so cold that it becomes a problem. It's like this is the ideal living temperature. But every time that, like, my parents or whatever, come down to visit, they're always like, your apartment is so fucking cold! And it's like, yeah, I live here, you don't! We play by my rules! Noah, can you not die? Thank you for not dying. I greatly appreciate that. Here. Have a jelly bean. Okay. Man, if I had remembered that the Snow Queen was good with instinct, I would not have leveled up Yunho the way that I did. Oh well. This works too. Okay, it's actually best for insight. Okay. But yeah, it's like, I'm just, like, generally biased because of that. I have a ton of tolerance for the cold, but in exchange, you know, through the laws of nature, like, if you gain one thing, you have to lose another. And for me, I lost any fucking ability to handle heat. Okay, Schadenfreude can get out. It does literally nothing. Actually, no. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, trainee squad. Kill this clown. We should be good to handle, like, noon ordeals now. I shouldn't have to worry about that too much. I should also, like, start keeping a tally on who I've worked on and how many times. Ah. Okay, do we have a very high? Yeah, go in there on insight. Okay, punishing bird broke out. Okay, come on! Don't die on me, please, please, please! Okay. Good. But yeah, so having no tolerance for heat, plus all the buildings make shit warmer because they were designed with, like, harsh winters in mind. It makes summer, like, fucking unbearable. Like, I can't even sleep in my bed during the summer most of the time, because also the only place where I could set up an air conditioner was in my living room. And that means that it doesn't get cold enough in my bedroom for me to be able to sleep during the summer. So I have to bring all my shit out to, like, the couch. I should actually, because I have an air mattress, and I haven't done anything with it. Because I got it before I got my apartment, because I was like, oh, if a friend wants to, like, crash at my place, then this way, you know, we've got that. I have that available. I know I said we could handle a noon. I didn't mean this soon. Okay, cancel those. And now everybody kill. Okay, this thing probably deals red damage, so. Yeah. Okay, it's about to die, so we should move everyone back to their departments. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you guys both got the ego gift. I forgot that's how that worked. Ugh. Okay, deal with the clown. You guys keep going over there. You deal with that clown. And I think that's it. Man, that is a very lenient noon. I guess it's probably just because the place is so small at the moment. Plus the fact that we do have, like, just an ungodly amount of gear. We really don't have to worry about much at the moment. Man, just through the 3 hay classes we managed to pick up, we've pretty much got all of the skills ready to be trained. Like, the Snow Queen can train Instinct and Insight. Schadenfreude can train... Let me just see. Yeah, Schadenfreude can train up Justice. And Letitia can train up Attachment. Like, between the three, we've pretty much got everything covered. I think I'll just send people into work one more time, and then, Then again, though, that kind of feels like a waste. Yeah, I should really be focusing on training up people as much as I can at this point in time. I know I said that I wasn't gonna do that, but, like... Shit worked out where it's like, okay, training is actually a good idea. So I'm just gonna keep sending people in. Again? Really? Alright. I like how it plays fucking battle music. You can't even see what's happening in there. Nice. There we go. And that should be enough to... Yeah, there we go. You're maxed out. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna train people just 5 more times. Just to be sure. I've already done 1. So this is 2. Does Canada have daylight savings time? We do. We actually just had fall back not long ago, which confused Vesta quite a bit because she was used to getting fed. Like, I mean, it's worse whenever it's spring and it's like... No, actually. Yeah, because, like, Vesta was thinking recently, like, oh, I usually get fed at 10. And it's 10 now, and I had to be like, no, actually, because of some bullshit thing we do with the clocks each year, it's actually only 9 o'clock. I know that it was mentioned that, like, America is, like, abolishing daylight savings. And I really hope that something like that happens here, too, because it is, like, it is nice to have that extra hour on, like, fall back. But then, of course, you lose that hour of time on spring forward, so you're not really gaining or losing anything by having daylight savings. It just fucks up all the clocks in your sleep schedule for a little bit. I feel like we should just get rid of it. Like, it's... I don't really see the point in it. Okay, so this will be round 4. Yeah. Oh, okay, you didn't get captured. Cool. And now let's do round 5. And that should be enough. That should probably max out Noah's prudence skill. Because I think that's how I'm going to handle this. Like, right now I'm mostly doing attachment on the Snow Queen. But I think in the future what I'm going to do instead is just, like, have 3 people that I'm training at all times and just swap them between the different abnormalities. Okay, great. Well, we do have to send people in for around 5, so... Get in there. Get in there. And... go in on Insight. There we go. Now that I know that a normal work result doesn't end with the person dying, it's like, oh, I literally have nothing to worry about then. As long as I keep someone with high stats in this department, we can just train on the Snow Queen the whole time and it's fine. Alright. Workday complete. Temperance level 5. Temperance level 5. Prudence level 5. And Yanhu also got some upgrades. So, we're doing pretty great. Good God, have I already been streaming for 2 hours? It does not feel like it's been that long. Dreaming Current, obviously. I love that little guy. I feel like, did we lose all of Dreaming Current's armor? We had it before, but I can't remember putting someone in Dreaming Current's armor in a while. Do we still have it? Yeah, we do. I guess I just haven't been putting people in it. Well, Oliver's now maxed out. Yanhu can be maxed out. There we go. I'm just about maxed out. I just gotta get my prudence levels up. You can go over here to work with temperance. I'm just gonna do that. You could use fortitude, so go over here. You can work with the Snow Queen. Because you've been having a successful run. Run's going great with the RimWorld effect. It's true. Hell, maybe playing RimWorld has given me some kind of luck in this game somehow. It's like, oh, thank God, you're playing something that isn't RimWorld! The game is, like, trying to encourage me to play things that aren't RimWorld more. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that should be good, really. Yeah, because Noah can be on Letitia. Avengi can be on... Okay, well, first off, you do white damage. What is your armor at the moment? Okay, the Letitia armor is good against white damage, so... You're fine there. Noah, you're gonna be dealing... Okay, that's black damage, you should be fine. And as for me... Deals red damage, we're good on that too. Oh, also. It may not be good armor, but it's still armor. So we should have as much of that as we can. You know what? Maybe in the future what I should do with, like, the trainees is just use up, like, all the Teth armor that I don't really use. Like, just give them Teth armor instead of, One-Sins. Because then they can at least help out in more situations. But, we're not doing that right now. Yay, my little boy! I want to see my little boy. We literally don't have to work on him at the moment. But, yeah, that's good. Okay. Avengi, go work on the Snow Queen. Noah, you gotta go down here. I guess the, like, order of operations should be, people work with Letitia first, then go to Schadenfreude, then go to the Snow Queen. Because if your temperance is high, your work success chances go up. And I'm pretty sure that's what leads people to get trapped by the Snow Queen, is if they, have bad work results. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying, oh, I bet that's how it works. I could literally just check right now and see if that's how that works, but... Oh well. Just one moment. Let me see. Okay. Okay, it's just a probability. Yeah, okay. That's about how I expected it to work. Okay, so you got kissed. Send you in on that, send you in on this, and send you in on that, and now mirror. Rin, use the mirror. Hopefully you'll get your justice maxed out. There we go. And also your temperance is low, which is perfect because we got the solution right here. Also, I forgot to keep track. I'm pretty sure that was 2 training cycles. Okay. Gonna send people in to work on, I'd say about 10 training cycles each day should be good. That should be enough to max out stats. Which is mostly what we're going for. Have you heard of Amazing Cultivation Simulator? I have not. Is that about, like, farming or something? Because, like, cultivation. Unless it's a pun on cults. If it's, like, a cult simulator, you know, maybe I'll have to check that out. Okay. This is training cycle number 4. Amazing Cultivation Simulator absolutely is a game, okay? That could mean fucking anything. What is Amazing Cultivation Simulator here? In a strategy sim and management game based on Chinese mythology. Huh. Interesting. It does kind of have, like, the overworld has that RimWorld feel. Yeah, I'm not sure if it would be, like, my type of thing, because I'm seeing, like, stat layouts, and I'll admit, I'm not as big of a fan of RPGs, but, these cultivation simulators are about Chinese mythology and having 1,000-year-old baby-faced people. Yeah, it looks interesting, don't get me wrong. It's just, like, with the whole stats thing, I'm like, because, like, anytime that a game has stats, I feel, like, compelled that I have to min-max. And, like, know what the proper layouts for everything are before I even play the game. Oh god, deal with the clown, deal with the clown. But yeah, it's like, maybe I just haven't played enough. Oh, you're... okay. Well, let's deal with this first. I wonder what would happen if I just got someone from the control team just to use the mirror real quick. It's far more insane than RimWorld. Huh. It's a hot mess of a game. If you get the wrong feng shui, if you get the feng shui wrong by having the gall to build wooden beds over dirt, your disciples will die by being engulfed in flame. Okay. That sounds like I might not enjoy it. Okay, you went the exact opposite to what I wanted. Your justice level was supposed to go up, my guy. You're actually in a worse place than you were 5 minutes ago. Congrats on somehow fucking up so royally. And the bird is out, but that's okay. I've really got to make sure I don't get Little Red in this run. If I get Little Red with Punishing Bird, she is gonna be breaking out, like, every 5 minutes. Okay. I shouldn't just be sitting around. I should be sending people in to work on shit. Here we go. This is round 7. Also, objects that grow old enough might gain sentience. This includes buildings. Especially problematic if it's buildings, because they will now wander around at night destroying everything. Cool, cool, cool! So from what I'm gathering, it's just RimWorld, but there's more stuff to be stressed about. Oh, why were you in there? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. You got a perfect score, so your stats are gonna be higher now, which is cool, but, I mean, that was supposed to be Noah's thing. Okay, this is round 8. Man, can I just say, whoever invented Mio, good job. Like, anything that you can just, like, put in water to give it, like, a slightly different taste. Because, I think I've mentioned before, but, like, I live in a city now. And city water... city water fucking sucks. I hate it. Like, I can put up with it enough to drink the water. But, like, when you have regularly, as a child, been able to go somewhere that has well water, you taste city water, and it's like, oh, the lovely, lovely flavor of so many chemicals. Okay, go save them from the ice again. It's okay, this is character building. Okay, we should be able to get everyone through 2 more rounds of training before that Violet Noon kicks up. And if we don't, that's okay too. I mean, this actually kind of works out, because this way we guarantee that everyone has an ego gift that gives them more health and more sanity. So, this is actually kind of perfect. Basically, yes, get entombed more in ice. Please, it's so fun when that happens. Oh, yeah. We're gonna be good to train up our people. We don't even have to worry about that Violet Noon. We're good. I will say, I do like that mechanic that you mentioned, 100th Assassin, where it's like, oh yeah, if shit gets too old, it, like, becomes sentient. Because I know that's a thing with, like, Japanese folklore, too, where it's like, oh, if something lives for 1,000 years, it, like, gains sentience. I would love for something like that to actually be in RimWorld. Like, in one of those, fucking cosmic horror mods. They should add something like that, where it's like, oh yeah, if, like, I wouldn't say buildings. Buildings seems a little excessive. But it's like, oh yeah, if your stuff exists for, like, more than 100 in-game years, then it just starts, like, coming to life. I think that would be really interesting. Also, you got God again. What the fuck? You had better hope that your fucking fortitude skill is maxed out by the end of this. You have been in ice 2 times in a single day. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just check. Okay, so now I'm maxed out. Avengi's fortitude is maxed out. And Noah's temperance is maxed out. So that's awesome. All right. La Luna is very good. We don't have execution bullets. That is the only thing stopping me from potentially getting Magical Girl. I think I'll take Blue Star. It's good to have an Aleph. And Blue Star is really, like, one of the easiest ones to keep in containment. It's literally just, like, oh, yeah, don't send low-level people in to work on it. And also don't stay in there for too long, which, if they're not low-leveled, already won't happen. Just to be safe. Let's give Yonhu the Aleph gear. Oliver, what do you have? Grinder Mach 4. You have Christmas. You can get something else. I should really start, whenever people hit level 5, I give them, like, Aleph level gear. I'll give myself Mimicry. And Brooke, you can have the pink gear. I love how unimpressed Brooke looks. The pink outfit really just, like, accentuates it. Alright. You're also basically level 5, huh? Maybe I shouldn't give you guys, actually, like, all the Aleph gear, because if you die, we don't have it anymore. I'll keep myself on Mimicry, though, just in case. Let's see. Okay, Rin. You're one that we need to get some new gear. You know what? I might as well just get a bunch of people in the Ecstasy gear, because I'm pretty sure also, in addition to it just, like, taking less damage, Vav gear also, like, takes less damage from anything that's, like, Hay class and below. So I really should just start, like, kitting people out as soon as possible. What's our other... Oh, right, it's you, and you don't give any armor. That sucks. I think I mentioned this before. Wait, I didn't organize people. Okay. The most disparaging thing about ACS is that you can forever lose the main plot because a random NPC in a distant country dies of old age before you can complete the world-spanning gossip minigame. Oh my god. That sucks. See, I feel like that's the same thing that kind of, like, keeps me from, like, getting into the Persona series. The whole idea of, oh, if you don't do things on, like, if you don't do specific things on specific days, you lose access to certain things forever. It's like, no, I would really rather if that wasn't a thing. Okay, Rin, you need temperance, but not gonna worry about that right now. Yunhu, you stay where you are. Oliver, you can go over here. You know what? Maybe having the control team being trainees isn't what I should go for. Instead, the control team should be my kill team. At this point in the game, at least. Until we unlock Central Command in a couple of days, it'd probably be best if we just, like, move the trainees down to the information team, really. Except for Gary, because Gary fucked up. You don't even have any gear. What's wrong with you, Gary? Okay. So, we need someone who needs prudence. And that would probably be... Yeah, because Avenchi is good on all of this. Move you up here so this way you're closer to the mirror. Oliver can go over here, I guess. Okay, so I guess we'll move someone over here, then. Okay, so you need something that guards against red damage. Sanguine Desire is probably our best bet. And then Ramirez is probably going to be the one dealing with Letitia, who deals black damage. So take Magic Bullet. Also, we should just get people, like, actual weapons. Okay. These guys can stay as trainees. And yeah, we should be good on that. So let's go. All right. Set up the training. Ramirez on attachment. Seo on insight. And Noah on instinct. And now, also, let's see if Avengi can get maxed out justice. This sure is a video game. Alright. Temperance and Fortitude, that's perfect. That's literally like I pay 8 lob points and you're maxed out. That's awesome. Alright. Training cycle 1 is complete. Okay, let's start training cycle 2. I know that this, like, first stream of the run is gonna be a little more boring than some of the later ones, especially once we do finally get to fight Gebura. That one is gonna be interesting. Because admittedly, our facility right now isn't looking great for that purpose. It's looking great for employee training, though, so I may do, Chised's, meltdown first. Because I think we actually have his unlocked, too. So that might actually be, like, a good way to do things. Because right now, first we have to unlock, Gebura's department. Then we have to do all of her little, like, tasks for us. Then we have to actually do her meltdown. Which, I'll be real, I'm probably just gonna cheese it. I see no reason why I should risk my people when there is an active way that I could cheese it. And plus, we get to watch SCP Smackdown for a couple of minutes, so... Oh, now I see why it's taking you so long. Okay. That was on me, though. Okay. Training cycle 4. We have a Violet Dawn on the horizon. That's pretty much nothing that we can't handle. The only way that might be a little bit, like, touchy is if we can't take it out in the security team fast enough, because Blue Star will just fucking demolish us at this point, but... I mean, Blue Star will just fucking demolish us at any point. I don't like our chances when it comes to dealing with Blue Star if it gets out. Okay, Noah, can you try not to fuck it up, bud? Please try not to fuck it up. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, well... You still did kind of fuck it up, huh? But hey, now you get cool ice gift. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck! I didn't think! I didn't think! Oh, no! Oh, no! Our plans! They're broken! Uh-oh! I was just talking about this. I was just saying, hey, it'd be real fucked up if I forgot about, like, one of these purple tumor things and it just exploded and let Blue Star out. And instantly set up a scenario where that was both possible and even likely. Good God. Okay. Back to training. I was so focused on how, Noah, as soon as I was like, oh, thank you for not fucking it up, Noah is just encased in ice. Okay, Noah, I'm gonna watch you again. Make sure you don't fuck it up, bud. Okay, well, you got kissed again. Can you maybe fucking not? I would like you to try and not end up encased in ice again. Please do this for me right now, Noah. This is training round 7. Do not get kissed again. Good job! Noah, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? You're lucky Yunhu is here to bail you out every single time. Stop kissing the Snow Queen! Just stop! Stop kissing her! It's that easy! Fuck! Okay, Noah, I'm watching you again. Do not get kissed! Please, for the love of God! Have some self-control! Okay, I think you just got kissed again! Noah! Come on, man! Stop kissing the abnormality! Please, for the love of God! Why? Why are you so irresistible to the Snow Queen? Okay, Noah? Just get through this without being encased in ice, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in you, Noah. Come on, you can do this. You can go a couple more hours without being encased in ice. God damn it! Noah! Noah! Ah! Oh! Sir! How did we hire the #1 monster fucker in the LobCorp universe? Noah! Noah, I want you to meet me in my office after work today. So we can discuss your behaviors in the workplace. My God. Okay. I haven't checked chat in a hot minute. I find that if you can tolerate the cringe, sometimes the most cursed places can teach you something you don't know. It's true. Noah. Noah. He's gonna get kissed again. Just fucking watch. You got kissed again! It's fine. That's training cycle 10. We're done. It's over. Noah is no longer gonna get to kiss the fucking Snow Queen. Good God, man. But look how smoochable she is. She is not. She's an abnormality. Plus, it's your job not to kiss them. Let's get the portrait just for fun. My choices don't all have to be strategic. In fact, most of them just aren't strategic at all. As seen by the last run, where I managed to make it, like, downright unwinnable for myself. Okay. If NG is looking good, okay, you need to go to the mirror. You have temperance level 4, so you can go over here. You only have... You know what? There. Now you're good. I'll move you over here. Okay. The trainees are kind of cramping my style a little bit here. Let me just... You can just get strengthened all the way up. It's 11 lob points, but like, who cares? Yoonhoo has to stay where she is because people keep kissing the Snow Queen. Let's see. But we do need someone as backup over here. Okay. You go over here, Rin. You go back over here. There. Now we have someone who can kind of play backup on all of these. Okay, and also, ego list. You are going to be dealing with black damage, which that does endure, but we can do better. Solemn Lament. You are in safety team. You're going to be dealing with red damage. That's good. And you're going to be dealing with white damage, but that doesn't even matter because you have Vav gear. All right. That should be good. Begin management. Okay. Well, wait. First off, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Move you over here. Wipe my little sticky note clean. Okay. You go there. You go there. Don't kiss her. That's all I ask. And now, Noah, let's see what the mirror does to you. Please get Justice level 5. I would love that. Okay, how are your stats doing now? Justice level 5, Temperance level 3, Fortitude level 5. Awesome. Okay, you didn't get kissed. At least I'm pretty sure you didn't. Yeah, you didn't. Awesome. Your outfit is a fucking disaster. Can I just say that? Rin's outfit... There is not a single color in this outfit that doesn't clash. But even so, you didn't kiss the Snow Queen, so you're better than the last guy who worked on her. Training round 2. Okay. Okay, now you got kissed, but, you know, at least you went one fucking work period without kissing the abnormality you're meant to be containing. I appreciate that. Thank you. The bar is in the dirt, and yet somehow, someone was still unable to reach it. This is one of those, oh, you're... I was about to say, this is one of those times where I would almost prefer it if I wasn't playing this on stream, so I could just, like, put a podcast on in the background, you know, maybe, like, a YouTube video or something. And just, you know, mindlessly grind. I guess this works out well, because now Rin also has the, extra health and extra sanity, so... You know, that's good. Love it when we have that. See, I was right in that, like, getting people to work on Letitia first is for the best, because it turns the common work result for Schadenfreude into a high one for, fucking insight. Okay, you got kissed again. Can no one resist the Snow Queen? I guess Rin does have lower temperance. But still. But still. You know what? After this, I'm gonna have Rin switch to attachment work. Oh, fucking... shit. Clown jump scare. Okay, kill squad. Go down here. You go over here. And you go up here. And that should be good. Oh yeah, just fucking annihilated. I know it's ALF gear, but you just exploded a whole clown. Good job. Okay, wait, no, I said you were gonna be doing attachment. So do that from now on. Okay. But yeah, hopefully if we just keep doing this, like, even once we get down to the lower levels, it definitely helps that since we did do Tippereth's core suppression, we don't have to worry about random meltdowns, especially because I do tend to get at least a couple ALEFs every single time that I move down to Central Command. So it's very good that I don't have to worry about those guys breaking out of containment just willy-nilly. So we can probably just keep training up people like this, no problem. Because with this little, like, rotation that we have going, plus the mirror, like, it's kind of hard to get much better than this in terms of training. Okay, you got the heart, but that's okay. You're only working on Letitia anyways, that's why we have it set up this way. Okay, this is training round 8. I think the way we might do it in the future is, I'll do, like, my 10 rounds of training, and then if we have, like, some energy that still needs to be gotten, I'll just go and work on, like, the ALEFs and the VOVs for a little bit, because I feel like for a while, this alone is gonna give us enough energy that we won't have to worry about working with any of the VOVs or ALEFs for, like, a very long time. This is round 9. Like, we'll probably have Chesed unlocked by the time we get to the point where I have to do more work than just the 3 hay classes that I currently have. Okay. Last round of training, and then we can move on to the next day. This should be enough to get Rin up to a fully maxed out stat employee. Which is perfect, because we need as many of those as we can get. Especially moving down to the lower levels. I don't trust like that. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing one more work today. Actually, wait. You can get very high if you do insight. Ah, well, it gives me some time to clear off my little sticky note here. Ah, that was so close to perfect! Alright, workday complete. Okay, well, your temperance still isn't maxed, but that's okay. How is your fortitude not maxed? Huh. Well, your prudence is up to level 5. That's good. Temperance is up to level 5. Okay, well now both of you need fortitude. And I can't train you both on the same day. Oh, right. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. I will say, I have RimWorld. I've talked about RimWorld so much. I'm just bringing it up as the game that I'm currently playing. Good God. What is wrong with me? Fucking... I have LobCorp on very quietly in the background. Because at the moment... I guess I could just have you, like, working on your justice levels. Yeah, I think that's probably the best we're gonna get at the moment. And hey, if your justice stats are already up, that'll be less that we have to, fill out later. Okay, well, you also need temperance, so... You know what, Rin, you move up here. Noah, you go down here. You could just work with crumbling armor, I guess, but... I don't know if I like that. I could just start doing, like, 2, like, full 10 rounds of training, so it'd be 20 rounds of training, but that's just... That takes up so much time. Let's just go with how we are right now. Oh, you can also train up instinct? I didn't know that was possible. Okay. Yeah, you can just do repression work, I guess. It's better than nothing. Oh, right, you need to go down here. And then also... go in on attachment. There we go. Yeah, things are gonna get a little easier once I have Central Command unlocked, because then I can kind of sort things a little differently. Like, obviously I'll have, like, one maxed out employee in each department. But the way that I might do it in the future is, all of these departments each have only, like, one trainee. And then, once they get all their stats except for Justice maxed out, they go up here, where I can bring them to the mirror. They can get their stats adjusted. And then they can kind of, like, fill in any gaps along the way. Because the way that I want to do things is I want to start people out on Letitia's, and then move over to Schadenfreude, and then go to the Snow Queen. That seems like the best way to do things, but that does mean that there are going to be times whenever there are just, like, gaps. Like, we're going to have people who, like today, people who don't need, like, to train their prudence. Okay, you got kissed instantly, which sucks to be you, I guess. Okay, go in there. No, no, I was just saying you didn't need that. But yeah, if I was more persistent, like if I was doing this off stream, I probably would just, like, grind all my people up to level 5 right now. But I don't have enough to talk about at the moment. Or at least, I don't have enough that I can talk about without getting immediately distracted and cutting off my own train of thought. Which I think is entertaining to about no one. So... well. I am really, like, I know I mentioned this, like, 2 hours ago, but, I am definitely looking forward to, my 2 weeks off. I can't say that I'll be streaming more in my time off because, so I mentioned a little while ago that I did NaNoWriMo this year, And I don't think I mentioned on stream, because my last stream, I believe, was before NaNoWriMo even ended, but I actually succeeded in my limited word count goal. Because this year, I was like, okay, there is not a chance in hell that I'll be able to pull off a fucking 50,000 word count. That's not gonna happen. But 20,000 I can do. So, ever heard of the Great Tangent Apocalypse? That's what we're about to fall into right now, bud. 2 weeks off as Pog? It sure fucking is. I'm so glad that, like, the Foundation does that. Because if I had to... Okay, cancel the training. Someone couldn't help but kiss the abnormality. But yeah, the whole reason why I said, oh, fucking shit, goddamn. Just a second, that's... Okay. Okay. Just kill it. Just kill it. Good. Okay, kill squad, go over here. Alright. And see, this is what I said before. I go off on... I get distracted, and then I forget what I was saying. Oh, right. I'm very grateful that I work for a place that does that, because, I feel like it would be very fucking difficult. I mean, the reason why they probably do this is less to do, like, the upgrades that I described, but, like, it's probably more because they know that absolutely everyone would be taking those 2 weeks off anyways, so they're just like, fuck it, it's holiday time, just don't ask us for anything ever again. It's like, at that point, you might as well just shut shit down, because everyone is gonna be asking for the time off anyways. But yeah, so I managed to complete NaNoWriMo this year, which I am very fucking proud of. I just barely managed to, like, squeak the last little bit of word count in before the end of the day on November 30th. Which doubly confirms to me that there was no way in hell I was hitting 50,000 words this year. So I'm very glad that I went with, like, a lowered word count instead, so I still got that satisfaction, and I still got to, like, write a fuck ton of words. Like, 30,000 is nothing to sneeze at. But I decided, like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I kind of, like, did other little goals throughout the month? And, like, the goal is just, I have these things done by the end of the month. So, I kind of want to focus, like, the second week is gonna be, like, solely for spending time with family. Mostly. I mean, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be at home for is the whole thing. Like, I know in the past, I think last year for Christmas, now of course it was kind of a different scenario because I was unemployed, but, they Scrooged it. Very pog, writing is hard, can confirm. Writing is hard, but I've done it so much that now it's like, it's like if I don't write for too long, it's almost like a withdrawal. Like, I get depressed when I can't write enough, and it's the stupidest condition to have. But yeah, it's like in past years, there have been times where I'm stuck at home for, like, 6 days during Christmas, I'm pretty sure is what happened last year. Now, of course, it's also because last year I was unemployed, so I literally did not have to be back in my apartment for anything. But I'm still hoping that I'm not gone for that long this time. Like, I love my family, but after a little bit, I'm just like, okay, I need to get back to my own place. I need to get back to my own place right now, or I'm gonna fucking lose it. Okay, well, this is a bad place for you to be. There we go. Nice. Wait, there's still one more. Oh, wait, there's still two more. You go down here. You go up here. There we go. Awesome. And I don't even have to worry about my clerks dying at this point, because guess what? No repercussions if they all die. Also, this is the last training thing. Hopefully, you don't end up encased in ice again. Please don't. Please don't. I mean, Punishing Bird is out, so maybe I should just do training until Punishing Bird goes back into his home. Okay. Good job, Ramirez. Oh well. That just means you get the cool little ego gift. It's fine. Also, we get to kill a little more time, so hopefully Punishing Bird just goes back into his home. Please, for the love of God, just go home. Just go home. Yeah, there you go. Step in the right direction. Where did you go? Oh. Well, that's the opposite of home. Alright. Send you in on that. Send you in on that. Yeah, we'll probably just... I may even just take the, the tiny penalty. It's like, oh no! How am I gonna live without a singular lob point? I never find motivation to write. Writer's block, I guess, is the best word for it. It's true. Like, writer's block is a bitch. For the last little bit, I kind of just haven't been touching my writing. I actually just remembered that I told my friends in my other group chat that I would edit and upload a new chapter of my story this week. That didn't happen. Maybe I should do that after the stream is done. Also, it's after 9. How in the hell? You know what? We'll do one more day. We'll do one more day of LobCorp. And then I'll stop the stream. Because I do now have... No. Okay, but... The Woodsman's gear is really good. And this, like, we don't have to worry about it melting down, so that's probably good. Okay. Okay, you're a clerk's rights activist, but I may just take you because, I remember you being pretty cool. You, I believe, are a Teth, so no. Gonna take you. Here we go. I find that the best way to just, like, give yourself the motivation to write is to just, like, do something with the story for just a little bit each day. Like, I've tried a few different methods for myself. Like, I know for a while, so I had heard that when Sir Terry Pratchett was alive and, like, working on the Discworld series, what he would do is he would tell himself, like, okay, I just have to write 200 words each day. Just 200 words. And oftentimes, once you write those 200 words, you don't want to stop immediately afterwards. And if you do, well, at least you've still made progress. But once you get into something, it's kind of the whole, like, 10 minutes or, like, 1 minute sort of school of thought, where it's like, okay, if you want to... Just a second. Yeah, you move up here. You move over here. You... I was thinking train temperance, right? Not really. Cool. Okay. Hey, quick question. What are your thoughts about the letter E? Just E, only E. I don't know, it sure is a letter. It kind of makes me think of, like, a table. Like a three-legged table that's just on its side. So I guess that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it sure is a letter. Let's see. I mean, your justice stat is already maxed out, so that kind of fucking rules. I guess we don't even have to use the mirror. We can just send people in to work on Schadenfreude. I don't like that, though. I don't like that. I waited so long to get this mirror, and now it's already, like, fucking obsolete. I wanted to use it. Okay, we need to defend against black damage at the moment. First draft is always stream of consciousness, then second draft is just trying to make sense of what the heck you just wrote. It's true. Like, I'll admit, I'm kind of doing things in a fucked up weird way because I do like posting my work for my friends to see. And, so I kind of, let me throw that in my compilation real quick. Wait, what? Compilation? Are you just going into different people's streams and asking them what they think of the letter E? For what? Use a mirror anyways? But then it fucks up my whole training routine. That's the problem. I'm really liking the training routine right now. Also, I should probably have Oliver have a white weapon, huh? It'd be very good if I could just keep all of, like, the big strong guys in the information safety and training teams just with white weapons in case something goes wrong, you know? And as for you, Ramirez has red. You also have you have a Teth weapon. What in the goddamn? Alright, let me just very quickly get people. I mean, you don't need a white weapon. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I mean, I probably am. I do a lot of things wrong. Use a mirror out of spite. Do it for the letter E. This stream brought to you by the letter E. See, when you say that, I also think of, like, that one, like, video where they take the EA Games logo and they just make it all E's and it's just E, 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 E. Now that I think about it, E is probably... No, wait. There are a lot of letters that are memed on now that I think about it. I just realized, like, something that you could do. What's your name? The game slime? Is that your name? One thing that you could do is you could just ask random streamers what they think of, like, different letters of the alphabet and just, like, compile them all so it's, like... It's like A. A is for, and then, like, you show someone saying their opinion on the letter A. Maybe I'm biased because, like, one of my favorite videos is a Radio TV Solutions compilation. That's, like, learning the alphabet with the Radio TV Solutions crew, and it's like, A. The letter A stands for Ass Blast USA. Okay, that's round 1 of training. I was talking about something else, and I just forget it. Oh, right, writing! So the whole Terry Pratchett thing, where it's like, yeah, you just, you tell yourself, yeah, I'm gonna work for, like, just a few minutes on this, because once you start a task, your brain just instinctively wants to finish it. I know that I've done this, like, for myself sometimes, where I've told myself, okay, I don't feel like cleaning my entire apartment today, So I'm gonna start a stopwatch. And I'm only allowed to stop if I look at the stopwatch and it's been longer than 10 minutes of me, like, actively cleaning. Because usually what happens is I'll just get into the rhythm of shit, and then I check and it's been like half an hour. And it's like, sure, maybe the whole apartment isn't clean yet. But that's half an hour of work I wouldn't have done if I just kept procrastinating. You gotta figure out, like, when you can get just some little victories here and there throughout the day. And usually those little victories are kind of what, like, push you to keep doing shit. Because they help your brain make that sweet, sweet serotonin that everybody craves. Or it's probably dopamine. I feel like serotonin is like, oh, you see something you like and your brain produces serotonin. I feel like dopamine is like, oh, you did a good thing. Here's a dopamine. I find with me, though, I have to, like, actively trick my brain into doing that. It's like trying to get a kid to eat their broccoli. Like, you kind of have to lie to them and, like, trick them into it a little bit. Or maybe you don't have to lie to them. I'm not a parent. I don't know how convincing your kid to eat broccoli works. But I imagine there's some bargaining involved. Okay, so Sayo is doing a very good job right now of not kissing the Snow Queen. Thank you, Sayo. You are the only person in LobCorp who is not a monster fucker. We finally found one. We finally found the elusive single employee who is not a monster fucker. This is actually kind of bad, though, because it means that you're not going to get the cool ego gift. Which is a problem. We do kind of want you to get that ego gift. But, let's not worry about that right now. Because I feel like it's not going to help me very much. Oh, God. Okay, you go here. You go up here. Yeah, these bugs are going to be dealt with within, like, the next 10 minutes. Or, like, 10 seconds, more like. Here. Go deal with the bugs. Okay. Awesome. Got that dealt with. Okay, Oliver, I need you to not be here. Please. Thank you. Here we are. Wow, what a weirdo, not wanting to kiss the monsters. He kissed the monster! God damn it! Sayo! You were supposed to be better than that! Come on, buddy! What's wrong with you? Also, did I send people to work? It's gonna be on balance now, Sayo! I wonder. You deal white damage. It only cares if you're temperance level 1. So... Vesta, stop knocking things over! You know what really makes it hard to focus on a story that you're trying to tell, or, like, just a train of thought? When you have a little cat who keeps knocking things over! Okay. Actually, you wait on that for a second. Not for long. We're just gonna send people to do their work. And then you go in and work on the Dreaming Current. And that'll make up for the one round that you, didn't do shit. Seo is really, like, pulling his weight here. I'm very pleased. Okay, you go in there. You go in there. And you go in there. Punish her with smooches. Oh, fucking... Clown jump scare. Okay. I'll go there. You deal with the clown. 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 And you two also both deal with the clown. I think there's only one in the facility. So, that's pretty good. And it's right in front of Blue Star, so if one pops out and tries to let out Blue Star, we're good. Okay, one popped out, immediately went for Blue Star. Great, great, great. I love it when that happens. What was that accent? Oh, are you already dealing with the clown? Nice. Good job. Okay. And I'm killing this one. Just instantly. It's shocking how easy the Dawn ordeals become, like, so quickly. Given that temperance means restraint, is it because they have low temperance? No, by the time they get here, their temperance has been maxed out from working on, Letitia. She's just that irresistible to monster fuckers, apparently. Apparently this is the sexiest thing in the facility. I don't get it. But I mean, considering how many people here have ice crystals on their face, a lot of people apparently think this. Okay, 3 more training rounds, and then we're done for the day, and I'm probably gonna wrap up stream. All right. That's one down. I will say, it is very good that we have Dreaming Current up here. So this way, if someone does get just got by the Snow Queen, we don't really have to worry about him missing out on too much training. We can literally just send him in to work on the Dreaming Current, and it'll probably get him to where he needs to be. Okay, you got kissed again. Try not to make a habit out of that. I mean, we've already beat a noon ordeal, so I don't think that, like, we have to worry about too much. Okay, this is number 10. At least I think so. I could have miscounted. I would not put it past me. But I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. We got Justice level 5. We got 2 new employees fully maxed out. This training routine is really gonna do something else for us. Okay, King of Greed. That's pretty solid. If the other 2 suck, I'm probably gonna take this one. Okay, that's a hay class. We don't really need you. What are you? Just a second. Oh. Oh. Okay, this one fucking sucks. Okay. I'm trying to think things through here. I do think the King of Greed is probably our best option. Especially if we're going for Gebura. But then again, that thing stays out in the hall. Then again, this one does too. I don't think this one ever shows up in the break rooms. We'll go with King of Greed. Okay. I'm gonna have to explode a few people eventually. Okay, we'll just take you. Okay, skip through the dialogue. It's not bad, though, because that just means that we have access to, like, really good armor and a really, really good weapon. That other one would not have given us this. The other one would have given us new gear, but honestly, if I don't have to deal with Al Ruin, I will not deal with Al Ruin. If I have the option, I'm just not gonna bother. Okay, Seo, you're maxed out. You can go up here. You still need both Fortitude and Temperance, so you can go back down here. And Johnson, you're up next. Gary, I think I'm just gonna explode you. I'm sorry, bud. You're just getting exploded. Part of me wants to do one more day, but it's a bad idea because I have work tomorrow. Ah! I would say, oh, maybe next weekend I'll do a double stream, but like, let's be real. It's my weekend. It's my first weekend of like a vacation. I'm not doing shit that weekend. Okay, Seo, you deserve better gear. You need something that's evolved class that doesn't suck. You know what? Take Heaven. That's fine. Gaze and Heaven. You have a weapon from something that hates being looked at, and you have an armor from something that loves it. Works out great, I fucking guess. Let's see. Okay, you still have Teth gear. Why did I do this? Okay, take Frost Splinter, you might as well. Okay. You also need better gear. Because, like, good God. Ah, fuck it, I'll give you a Gold Rush. Might as well. Actually, yeah, I'll just give you the whole Gold Rush gear. Why not? We have King of Greed now. We literally don't have to worry about it. I'm just gonna begin management just to make sure that everything is locked in for the next time. And, yeah. I think that's it for the night. Honestly, part of me does want to keep on playing. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I probably would just, keep going. But, yeah. So, unfortunately, I do have work, but just one more week of it. It's probably gonna be hectic because it's the last week before the end of 2022, but, oh god, that's weird to say. I don't like that. I don't like that we're so close to 2023. What the fuck happened? It feels like it's still 2021 and now I have to deal with the fact that it's 2023? This isn't fair. Time moves forwards at a rate of 1 day per day and it still feels too fucking fast. But yeah, I mean, I don't have too much else to say. We did pretty good today. I mean, my main goal was just to fill out the first 4 departments. We did that pretty well. We've gotten a good source of level 5 employees, which rules. And yeah, I mean, there isn't too much else to say outside of that. We're making some good progress. Getting to Gebura. We're probably still gonna do Chesed first, just because I think I know what his core suppression entails, and it's probably better if we do that one sooner. Because, hey, that just means that worst comes to worst, we just have more monsters for the eventual SCP Smackdown. But, yeah, I mean, let's just get into the usual end of stream stuff. So, if you're new around here, you like what you saw, and you might want to see my next LobCorp stream so you can see when we do eventually fight Gebura. Hint, it won't be next time. We have too much to do before we can get there. But, if you do want to see where the rest of this takes us, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, you'll be notified when I go live. But I also do a lot of collabs and stuff, and hang out on other people's channels. I know a couple weekends ago, I didn't stream on this channel, but I streamed with my friend Kay for a solid, 8 hours during his re-debut. And then I streamed with a bunch of VTuber friends over on Gambit's channel. And also, hopefully soon, once Sundays stop being so cursed for Val, because good god, something always comes up on Sunday for her. It sucks. But once the curse is lifted and the evil has been defeated, I will be playing more Great Ace Attorney over on Val's channel. So when you want to see whenever I do collabs like this, go and check out my Twitter. God only knows how long Twitter is gonna be running with the skeleton crew that is left on that fucking site. Because at this point, one concentrated hacking attack, and Twitter is probably just gonna crumble like a house of cards. It probably won't ever die as a website, but even so, God only knows how long Twitter's got. So, follow me on there, though. I do post whenever, I go live with a friend, although I did just hesitate just now because I think I did forget to tweet about Kay's re-debut. Whoops! But, yeah, so follow me on there, subscribe to me here, make number go up, whatever. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good week. Hope you all have